This is...
You take a look at New York. Surprise performance.
This is the NBA Finals, Game 2. The San Antonio Spurs, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the...
The NBA playoffs continue. Take a look at New York. Now they win Game 1. Do you think they can keep the momentum going?
Well, if they can keep it going and win Game 2, this series may be all but over. When you're heading home with a 2-0 lead, your confidence is through the roof.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Hart is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the center. 4 on the shot clock. For 3, Vassell. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there. Cost them a possession.
And here's Brunson. And Towns, the bucket on the assist from Brunson.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Bridges against Castle. Fade. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Outside, Fox. Pass to Champagny. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Drops it in from 11 feet.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the 3. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
That's going to be over and bad. Not watching for the line that time. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Now, here's Fox. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Champagny. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Brunson against Fox. Here's Towns. Can't cash in from close range. The Spurs with the lead. Wembanyama left side. Pass to Vassell.
And man, is Vassell tough to guard. So good at using that length to get the call.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the night. And that one falls for Vassell. Vassell hits them both. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Fox against Brunson. Bridges left side. 6 to shoot. A baseline J. San Antonio with the rebound. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. Well, coach had nothing but praise for Jalen Brunson, and he said he spent a lot of time watching Jalen. His words were, it's not easy for a player his size to dominate like he does. It speaks to his drive and his ability to outthink his opponents. Coach holds Brunson in high regards. Kevin, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
It only takes Wemby a few strides to get where he wants to go.
Brunson against Fox. Brunson the pass to Bridges. And the rejection by Wembanyama. To the paint, here's Fox. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Fox has got his second basket of the game. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Knicks trail by 6. To the inside. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
Here's Wembanyama.
In that type, with that much of an advantage height-wise, it's just not a lot the defense can do.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. The results in their game on Sunday left no doubt.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Pass to Champagnie. Now Vassell. Here's Champagnie. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Knicks trail by 6. Bridges finds Towns. Cranes the three-pointer. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
And it's Vassell in the corner. Pass to Castle. Now Wembanyama. Back to Castle. The Spurs need to get a shot off him. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
For New York, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark.
If a teammate's open in the painted area, you give him the basketball. Those are high-quality shots.
Inside, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And he's not the biggest guy, but Vassell can get up there when he needs to.
Towns, and then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
To the middle, stolen by Brunson. Here's Hart, and the shot is long. Spurs leading by 3. Wembanyama looking it over. Out to the right wing. Shot by Champagnie, no good.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Fox with the steal. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Barnes is checked in for the Spurs. Johnson comes in for Stephon Castle. Then for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson comes in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Bridges. Here's McBride. And again, it's the Knicks missing. For San Antonio, they've gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Fox kicks to Johnson. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Johnson. The kick out to Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Inside, Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Rocking that rim. Keldon Johnson, a big physical wing.
McBride passes to Robinson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the side.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And the basket is good. Fox has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
Robinson finds Brunson. Good work defensively by Fox. Spurs leading by 5. Here's Wembanyama. He has 6. And he drives in, and it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, Victor Wembanyama, a thunderous finish there.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. San Antonio's gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out, looking cold from outside.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Yeah, they're going for the throat. Stephon Castles checked in for San Antonio. Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. Jose Alvarado comes in for Jalen Brunson. Over to the wing. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Now, Karl Anthony Towns putting on a show on the offensive end of the floor. Legit 3-level score, and he's got it all working.
Here's Wembanyama.
Oh, what a dunk! Out below!
I'd say that's impossible, but he does this every night, folks. Victor Wembanyama.
Here's Robinson. Plays it up and banks it in. Robinson's got his 2nd bucket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Castle a screen on Robinson. Wembanyama with the bounce pass.
Making the smart choice there. Wembanyama's shot isn't there on the pick and roll, so he finds the open teammate.
Here's McBride. Castle covering. Bridges outside. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. 1:05 left to play in the first quarter. Back to Johnson. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Knicks. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Robinson a screen on Johnson. Bridges passes to Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson knows who he is. A vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
San Antonio leading by 7. Pass to Castle. Now Wembanyama. Guarded by Robinson. Robinson against Wembanyama. Clock at 6. And here is Barnes. It's stolen by Alvarado. Now Sohan. From the arc. The shot misses. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. His performance that quarter has earned him a double-double. Seems like he's been everywhere in this game. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. A different look now for San Antonio. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Vassell comes in for Bryant. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Stephon Castle. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Landry Shamet is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. Johnson finds Fox. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Shamet with the rebound.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Pass to Brunson. Connects on the foul line jumper. Brunson's got 6.
Boy, what a dribble move by Brunson. Ball on a string on that drive.
Wembanyama down low. Robinson on him. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Anunoby kicks to Towns. Now here's Brunson. A kick out to Anunoby. No good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak.
You got to be kidding.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Back to Robinson. Fox with the steal. To the paint, and a fast break now for the Spurs. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Vassell.
How about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
Here's Towns. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. Goes up on the high post. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Back to Anunoby. New York moving it around. Bucket is good. 15 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Wembanyama's got 19 points.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Brunson the pass to Towns. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Johnson finds Wembanyama. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Outside, Towns. Pass to Robinson. And here is Shamet, covered by Johnson. Towns, a screen on Johnson. Misses the 3.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Wembanyama against Robinson. Johnson outside. 3-pointer, Fox. Here's Cornett. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Landry Shamet. Wembanyama outside. Wembanyama! Big man with big range.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Johnson against Bridges. Towns, a screen on Johnson. At the heart, from deep. And the rejection by Wembanyama. There's 47 seconds left here in the second.
Great effort on the glass by the big fella. Nice work.
Stolen by Brunson. And now the Knicks on the break. Stops, pops, and Towns the bucket on the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists here tonight. Now Wembanyama. 26 points for him. Shoots the 3. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Brunson. The kick out to Anunoby. This one for 3. Brunson, no good. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Knicks lead by 1. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away. Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Well, they're not settling for long jumpers. They're getting the ball into the paint. And you know I love that.
Yeah, we know. And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, everyone is talking. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the force line. And that's the 5 to begin the second half for Mitch Johnson. And it's Vassell in the corner. Here's
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. New York trailing. Brunson outside. Towns wide open. No good on the 3.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
And Wembanyama up top, defended by Towns. The shot from 20 feet away. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Pass to Brunson. Back to Bridges. Brunson a screen on Vassell. Bridges dishes to Towns. New York, no good that time either.
0 for 3 to start the second half. You've got to start finding your footing here.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama can be a menace inside. His length cannot be easily contained.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Brunson scanning the floor. Hart outside. Out to Brunson. Offline with his 3.
Ugly start. Second half, they've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Oh, Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal. I love it.
Towns, he's open. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Outside, Towns. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Good on the three-point shot. Wembanyama's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Bridges, and he banks in the layup. Bridges has got 10.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by San Antonio.
Fox against Brunson. Fox passes to Wembanyama.
That was worth the price of admission. There is no stopping that. Wembanyama with a forceful finish.
Knicks trail by 10. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Towns kicks to Bridges. From 13, now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Back to Castle. Bridges with the steal. Pass to Hart. 14 feet away. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Hart's got his 2nd basket.
Yeah, Josh Hart a threat from the mid-range. The defense, you don't want to let him get comfortable. That's his spot.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Here's Castle. Here's Wembanyama. Defended by Towns. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Brunson with it. Now guarded by Fox. Back to Brunson. It's to Hart. Down low. Nails the baby hook. Towns has got 21.
That to me is about Karl-Anthony Towns carving out position on the interior. Such a pretty play.
Castle. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Fox passes to Wembanyama. They double-team Wembanyama. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Puts it up off the inbound. Good on the jump shot. Fox has got 10 points.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish. And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Wembanyama left side. For 3. Knicks with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Oh, that's a strong finish. Karl-Anthony Towns will go to the line, try to put the cherry on top.
Spurs making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Miles McBride's checked in for New York. Spurs leading by 6. And Wembanyama throws it down.
At some point, does the defense decide we need to send more at him because right now he is scoring at will.
The Knicks have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. To Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Good on the shot. He's got 8. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists tonight.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Hart pitch to Brunson. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
Yeah, and what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Towns against Wembanyama. A pass to Fox. Lets it go. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Fox. Fox has got 6 assists here tonight. Bridges outside. And here's Towns. Yep, it counts. Towns has got 8 here in the quarter. Wembanyama with it. Pass to Johnson. Back to Wembanyama. Down low. 6 on the shot clock. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Knicks trail by 9. Here's McBride. Back to Brunson. Towns a screen on Fox. On deep, Brunson. Wembanyama with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Beyond the arc, and another one falls.
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring. Bridges misses.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And it's good, 2 points. Fox has got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Brunson kicks to Towns, and again with the rebound.
And he seems like he's grabbing every rebound out there.
That last one ties him for most in a playoff game in this organization's history. Brunson against Fox. Brunson the pass to Bridges. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, you love to see Bridges keep the pressure on the defense and draw the contact.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Spurs.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Barnes is checked in for San Antonio. Bryant comes in for Fox.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Grabs the rebound again.
This night will have a place in the franchise history book. Since the team's existence, no one's had this many rebounds in a postseason game.
He has been sensational. A show of force on the glass. Wembanyama, no good. Knicks trail by 17. McBride bounce pass. Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. And the Knicks miss again.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence. All of Castle's hard work is paying off here. He just keeps finding ways to attack.
Here's McBride. He's got 6. Brunson with another miss.
Boy, he's trying to give this team a spark, but the bucket simply will not go down.
Wembanyama outside. Barnes sets a screen for Wembanyama. And the dunk by Barnes.
Just a little screen and roll situation. Barnes with the athletic catch and finish. So nicely done.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Pass to McBride. Brunson outside. They need this. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Spurs making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. Brunson against Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Robinson. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Hard against Castle. Pass to Brunson. Fades away. No good off the front iron.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Wembanyama outside. Fires from deep. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Hart kicks to Bridges. Pass to Brunson. New York missing again.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
And here's Brunson. Out to Bridges. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
It's Wembanyama, top of the key. Good, he hits again.
You see how easily he's getting buckets. To be this hot must be a heck of a feeling.
No doubt. And get this, he's now tied for the 3rd most points in a playoff game ever.
And that 57 ties him with Donovan Mitchell's bubble game back in 2020.
Yeah, Bridges proving to be solid in the pick and roll. They like him now handling in this situation.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Bridges outside. Shot clock reset for the Knicks. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Johnson finds Wembanyama. Over Robinson. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Knicks trail by 17. Bridges, no one around him. Bridges missing again.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
They're doing well overall, but the turnovers have been the exception.
De'Aaron Fox is checked in for San Antonio. And a switcher also for New York. Towns, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Hard outside. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 17. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Towns. Anunoby has the open look. And Towns throws it down.
Yeah, you love to see Towns mix it up a little bit. Gets his team a bucket on the second chance.
Wembanyama high post. And that's going to be a treble.
Yeah, this is not about charity, folks. That's his fourth giveaway already. He's letting his guard down out there.
Knicks trail by 17. Now here's Brunson. For the three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Anunoby against Vassell. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. 5 on the clock. Into the lane. Rebound San Antonio.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Another one goes. Incredible.
And he now owns third place for most points in a playoff game.
An incredible game, no doubt. Nothing can slow him down.
And now only Elgin Baylor and Michael Jordan ahead of him. How much further can he go?
Wembanyama, another bucket. Wow!
And he's equaled second all-time in scoring for a playoff game.
A tremendous offensive display, Greg. This crowd on the edge of their seats.
He's equaled the great Elgin Baylor, 61 points. An extraordinary game.
Boy, it feels like Brunson improves as a facilitator every single year.
Wembanyama against Towns. Jacks up a 3 and got it. Another basket.
And that bucket, if you can believe it, sets a new all-time record for points in a playoff game.
Great. The way he came out tonight, you could feel the level of his focus. He put his team on his back and has delivered an incredible offensive show.
And it was way back in 1986 that Michael Jordan set the record of 63 points. And when you surpass the greatest of all time, you've done something special.
Knicks trail by 18. Anunoby left side. Outside, Brunson. "11 feet away. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And that'll effectively take care of Game 2 here in the NBA Finals. We'll be switching venues for the next one, but right now, an important win for the Spurs.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And they're going to even this NBA championship series at 1 game apiece. They couldn't afford to fall into a 2-0 hole, and they knew it.
Well, you said it. They couldn't afford to lose this one. And I just love the passion and determination they played with in running away with this win. These finals have only just begun, and boy, they look to be epic.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Victor Wembanyama.
Boy, you felt his impact all over the game tonight. A triple-double, outstanding.
A three-pointer, good.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges is a team-first guy, passes on time and on target.
Wembanyama And he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Hart outside. Here's Bridges. Hart with a screen on Castle. Now Towns. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, this guy is just such a load to handle. Karl-Anthony Towns spends a lot of time shooting free throws.
And Towns drops them both. Wembanyama again. What an avalanche!
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at one game apiece,
We've got a good matchup in the guard position tonight, Clark. Should be a fun battle for the fans.
I agree. I mean, every kid loves to dribble and shoot, so it's a blast to watch the pros do it, the best in the world. Plus, if there's any ankle breaking going on tonight, you know it's going viral.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie at the power forward. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Such a unique player, Clark. Miles Turner. He's both a floor spacer and a rim protector.
There aren't too many guys like that in the league, B.A. I mean, those are two very distinct skill sets, and to have them in one big guy like Turner, that's certainly something you relish and appreciate.
Now here's Castle. And there's the drive, and he goes in for the dunk.
You can tell Castle values the chance to set another guy up. He's not trying to do it all by himself out there.
And there's a pick. Fox against Porter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
Porter able to draw the whistle there because he's such a dynamic scorer and playmaker.
Well, Clark, the Bucks certainly need to rebuild on some level, but they don't control their own draft pick until 2031.
NBA, that certainly makes things complicated and more difficult. A losing season won't do them any good in terms of the lottery. They've got to do their best to stay competitive while developing their young talent. That's a really difficult balancing act.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Turner, no good. On offense, here is San Antonio, and it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
Now here's Wembanyama. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Down low. And Castle with the basket on the assist from Wembanyama.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Lets the 3 fly, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
When Giannis enters the lane, it just collapses, sucks your defense right in, which opens up the 3 ball.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
When you can get to the rim as easy as Wemby can, you might as well add a little extra something to it.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Now here's Antetokounmpo. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Ryan, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Wembanyama. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Jang. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Antetokounmpo.
Man, that was a remarkable pump fake from Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's